Sweet. SellerAmp Seller Hour, another edition here. Good to see all you guys, both live and on the replay. Good to have everyone here every Tuesday.
What's up, y'all?
4 p.m. Eastern. We come live to answer your sourcing questions, show some live examples, etc., here. So good to have you all here. Give this up, folks.
Yeah, and then if you guys are also watching today or tomorrow, we got the free Amazon class on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So excited to see you guys a bunch there. Yeah, and then make sure you grab the invites down below. It's be on like a separate software, so we can like screen share and show you guys lots of cool stuff. So yeah, excited to dive into that. Let us know who we got though. What's up, Erica? What's up, Sugar? Good to see you guys. What's up, David? I know sending you some of the box some analytics stuff earlier. So hope you've been diving into that.
Cool. What's up, David? Good to see you here as well, my friend. Let's get after it here. Cool, sweet.
Absolutely.
Things are picking up for me. Looking into storage unit next. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yes, you must be doing some FBM too as well. Yeah, I've had several storage units for the Amazon business actually. So yeah, that's a good intermediate tool you can get for like $100 to $300 that can scale up the business without breaking the bank, and is pretty easy to leave and cancel if you want to expand or move to a new bigger one. So on and so forth right there. So love that for you. Andy, keep it up here. How do I get an invoice for my Walmart order? Yeah, so I would say just use the order confirmation emails for any ungate. Regardless of whether you have like an invoice or an email, it's going to make no difference. Amazon might say in a denial here or there that like, oh, you need to have like, we don't accept retail receipts. With what we've seen personally, they actually do. You don't really need to worry about what the denials show and everything like that. So yeah, definitely good stuff right there, and definitely a nice and easy thing you could take a look at right there as well. So one thing we've done during during Seller Hour before that you guys have really liked is ASIN reviews and live sourcing. So I'm going to show you guys some of that here today. So if you have an ASIN you want reviewed, let us know in the chat here as well here too. So right, we'll dig in, show you guys some core principles of online arbitrage sourcing here as well. Boom, screen share here. So we can take a look here. We'll do you guys questions first though too. Just got unlocked. Use my invoice from Target. That's exciting. Yeah, we got you. Giving you guys the blueprint here. We're happy to help here. Yep.
Yeah, that order confirmation, John, you're also asking about it. Just grab that order confirmation. Most websites will also have like an orders tab where you can download a different looking document if they don't like that. Yeah.
Yep. And what percentage of FBA, FBM, Prep Center, FBM you packing it? Yeah. So most people will be that are doing big numbers will be pretty much 100% FBA to Prep Center outside of back to school season and outside of Q4, which would be a lot of FBM. FBM through Prep Centers tends to be a little bit more expensive. Self-prepping gives you a lot of flexibility for FBM. But, a good mature business will typically be about 80% OA to Prep Center and then some FBM throughout the year, depending on if you want to do that, which you don't have to. We do love FBM, though, here as well, right? So if we take a look at this item right here, just to show you guys an example of the type of stuff we like to talk about here. So these socks, right, they're buy box on Amazon for $25, right? And we know people are making money on them. Otherwise, there wouldn't be this badge. There wouldn't be a ton of reviews, right? So we can see here they're going for $9, right? Or the max cost on SellerAmp's $9, right? So over on Walmart, they're going for $11, right? So if I plug in $10.98 here into 25, this is not good, or at least it doesn't look good, right? Now, this is where most beginners go wrong, right? And what I talk about with coaching guys all the time and everything, we take a look here, we can see this looks like a product that isn't good. But what you need to understand is that you don't find items good, you make them good. So what does that actually looks like, right? It's what you guys see in all our sourcing videos, but we have to actually put that into practice, right? So Warner, what are some ways we can make items good?
I mean, on these, it's going to be discounted gift cards since it's Walmart sourced. Yeah.
Yep. Right. So Card Bear, we can go over and say, type in Walmart here and see what type of discounted gift cards are offered. Right. And we can see 15, 16%. So I can buy an $100 gift card for $84 and add to my profit margins. So if I just do math within SellerAmp here and take off 16%, now this listing gets close. The ROI is good now, but the profit per unit's still not quite there. And pretty much each item has one or two tips or tricks that make that item good, right? And on SellerAmp, I currently have 8% sales tax loaded up here. so that all my items, the sales tax is automatically calculated at 8%. Your state's going to be different for the most part, right? But you can find it on Google, right? On Walmart, I can look up, does Walmart take tax exempt, or otherwise known as what's called a reseller certificate? I can see they do. Therefore, if I get my reseller certificate, you obviously have to make sure you follow your state's rules, right? Nice and easy to get, free in many cases, right? I can submit that sales tax document to Walmart and avoid sales tax here. So now if I take off 8% from this, right, which I know obviously it's not actually subtracting 8%, it's just telling SellerAmp, right, because I have 8% currently factored in here automatically, I need to offset it, right? So I'm here. Most people see this. We take off that gift card and then we take off sales tax exempt. And now this listing becomes, 40% ROI here. It's not bad with good volume here, right? Say you sell, one of these a day, that's $100 profit a month there, right? And it's like, are there other good items in the hundreds of millions of items that are listed on Walmart.com? Probably, or tens of millions of items. And there you go. So that's a primo example of what it looks like. The idea of what we talk about, how you don't find items good, you make items good.
Yeah,
Right?
John, you're asking about how to get that resale certificate. That's going to be with your state. So wherever you are, just look up resale permit, your state. Usually get it through like your Secretary of State office or something like that.
Yeah,
and then you're also
following the rules. Yeah, with that.
You're also asking about if you can submit your resale certificate with an online order. So like at Walmart, for example, I think like if you look up Walmart sales tax exempt, there would be like my YouTube video to pop up from a while ago. But like every website will have their own process basically. Yeah, there it is. It's from 2021. Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
Every website, if they let you do resale certificates, it'll be their own process basically. So like Lowe's has their own like separate basically it's like a separate website for shopping, resale certificate, like that kind of thing. Depends on the state basically.
Yep. Now, another thing for product research, guys, that we really want to harp on is that you should never just be going randomly into websites that you haven't already made money on and trying to find stuff. So that's like tons of beginner time is wasted manual sourcing on random sites, which would be like going on target.com and going to their sales section. So don't do that. That doesn't really make sense to do. What makes a lot more sense is to start out on the Amazon side of things with what's called storefront stalking, right? So all I have to do is come down here on SellerAmp, and I can see all the sellers that carry this item here, right? And then I can look for their, like, for example, this seller's got 700 reviews. We know they're making money. This seller's got, let's see, 140 reviews. We know they're making money here, right? So now we can see these sellers that we know are making money here, and we can dig in and see if they have other winning products, right? And we're going to be showing you guys this, but in a lot more detail on the free class tomorrow night too, as well. So you want to make sure you tap in on that. Right, but we can see pretty quickly here other examples of different brands people are making money on in different categories. So, for example, like Golden Rewards or Wilson or Brooks or Red Heart or 32 Degrees, we can take a look at here nice and quick, right? And then what are we looking for when we come to storefront like this? Like, where do your eyes go initially, Warner?
Just anything with a super high max cost like that. The top one's interesting because it's one bag of stuff. You probably think you can throw a coupon on there. Or if you're digging through there, probably anything with just kind of a high max cost and a multi-pack, because a lot of software might miss kind of some multi-packs as well. So I'm curious, especially on like dog treats and grocery, that kind of thing. Usually the multi-packs can be good on stuff where even the singles aren't.
Yeah, and the volume's excellent on these guys too. 22K rank, 9K rank, 9K rank, right? So we can see max cost here 22, like Warner was mentioning, right? Can we find this below 22? Let's figure it out. Let's Google it here, right? Ooh, it's looking like, maybe here. Let's see. Does Chewy have a good coupon? Let's see. This is.
They've got their 15.
Yeah, auto ship here. Yeah, so let's see. These don't look like they're golden rewards though here. So obviously not every item's going to be good, but you can give these a quick Google, right? And see what they're going for. So if you can see like 20, like that doesn't match up with the max cost there, right? 28 here. We can give those guys a quick search here. Ooh, okay, interesting. 32 ounce. Okay. So let's see. So yeah, 40 here, right? So we know this is from Walmart, so we could take off tax exempted gift cards. Doesn't look like these bad boys will quite be good there though, right? So this seller very well could be getting these retail arbitrage or something, right? Let's see these yarn here, 5K rank on these guys here. Let's see, black yarn, right? Very good volume, 4K rank here. Let's see what we got here. Any of these guys a little bit more expensive here? Yeah, like 23, right? Yeah, 23 here, FBA, right? What we can also do is come down here on Keepa, take a look at the variations. Let's see, like 26 here, 25 right there. These are the most expensive variations. Let's see. Cool thing about this brand is this brand's an auto engate too. It's like if we Google these now.
Yeah, Reyes, you're asking how many sellers on these listings is too much. So it's not necessarily about like how many sellers are on these listings. It's about like the trend of sellers. So like this listing has 14. So if there's usually like 3, probably not the greatest idea. I guess the ROI is decent in that example. Yeah, check out the seller count real quick.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Just as a quick example.
Oh yeah.
You can see. Yeah, you see how like it's pretty historically like it's going up a little bit recently, but it's not even going up back to where it was in the past. So it's not really a concern here. It's only a concern when you see like, okay, there's usually 5 sellers, now there's 50, and they all came on all at once. There's you go back to 6th grade economics. That price has to go down basically.
Facts. So this listing is actually good. Y'all check this out. So we're here at 3.38 times 3. So now we can see it into a 26 buy box. We're making money. We're below 30% ROI, but we're pretty close. But then we can take off those discounted gift cards. Boom, take off tax exempt. Boom, and that's the name of the game, guys. This is how you don't find items good, you make items good right there. And that's the name of the game with online arbitrage. And that pretty much every item is 1 or 2 tips or tricks away from being good. And this is exactly how you do it, right? This is exactly how you do it here. So we can see what else we got here, right? So seller got, yarn. We found that good at Walmart here. Let's see, Wilson's, like sports and stuff like that.
If you want to pop me up, I had a good example. I was doing
let's do
a little bit of something earlier. So just like a quick example. So like when you guys are looking through storefronts, I came across like these like wax cubes, for example, right? A lot of storefronts source a lot of the exact same product. And the big thing like you're trying to think of is how do I get through products as fast as possible? The good ones are obvious, right? When you come across a good product, it's like, all right, profit looks good, max cost looks nice and high, that kind of thing, right? So one of those easy ways to get past those products that are probably not good anymore is kind of establishing like a baseline cost for that type of item. So like when I Googled this little wax melt here, you see how it costs like $1.97. And basically all these other ones are probably going to cost $1.97 too. Yeah, $1.97. So now as I'm going through here, I've got it was like 10 of these products. All I have to do is say, hey, all right, it's a 4-pack. I know I can get probably 10, 15% off at Walmart with a discounted gift card. So if any of these are like a $7 max cost or more, I'm interested. Otherwise, I can just kind of quickly scroll through, right? And basically none of these in the storefront was interesting to me except for this one right here. It's not the fastest seller in the world, but it's just kind of a quick example, like kind of that process that you're trying to kind of understand, right? So this is $8 max cost, and we know we can get these for 2 each. So these are going to be nice and profitable. Again, not a thousand sale a month item. You can see it right there, $1.97. And then you can get these with a nice discounted gift card as well. You can check it out. Yeah, so it's like $6.62 after discounted gift card. ROI is nice and high, right? So that's just kind of like one of those things you want to be looking at, right? So like of these similar items, what is my price? Like this is also like somebody came on from like a Stafford listing, for example, right? There's a ton of different types of the exact same shirts, for example. So you pop open one of these, you see, all right, a lot of these are like $23, $28 after a discounted gift card. We're probably paying, 19 to 20, and then somewhere around like 24, 25 for the more expensive ones. And you see, all right, maybe the prices aren't right today. It probably goes cheaper at some point because the max cost on a lot of these is right around kind of the same number on all of these. So clearly they run a better sale because right around like 17, $16 on a lot of these kind of like very similar items. So then right away you're like, all right, I see the max cost is super similar on all these 18. I don't need to look at 18 products because I've quickly done the research and I say, all right, that's higher than I need on all these similar products. And so right there you've gotten rid of 28 of their entire storefront rather than like one by one looking at everything, just kind of knowing like similar opportunity.
Plug into Great Value. Great Value's Walmart too. Great Value's. You used to talk about Great Value in the early days, man. That was when I was like, damn, people are doing all-in arbitrage for grocery. Yeah, like pretty much all that shit's gonna be good, right? So like the second item. Yeah, look up the second item there.
These are like $2 a box. They're just not like crazy fast sellers, but they're all gonna be. You can see like $2. Discounted gift card these down too.
Like literally, any of you guys go look those up and you'll be shocked. Like that dragon fruit one should be good. They're $2.
Yeah, that one's good too. Yep.
Yeah, tax exempt it down, gift card it down, right?
I don't know if I've come across these little.
There should be a huge prime bump on those too. Looking at how
bottles either.
And those, discounted gift cards are digital and physical, but ideally you only do the digital ones. Chad Pumpkin.
Interesting. Yeah, and these are also great reverse sourcing starting points too. because we know that they're buying stuff from Walmart. So bang, right? They're actually this. It looks like this person. A bunch of these are just like Walmart grocery products. Like
Yeah,
Crystal Light, I know
crazy.
is usually best sourced from Walmart. Like, are these two a pop? Let's see. So 3-pack is $8.34. We know we can get 16 on Walmart gift cards. Now I'm just curious, but let's check this one real quick. What was it again? It was
Yeah, I think the
kill some
numbers won't work
tabs.
on that one
I don't
quite.
think it will. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Got
Should I retry or will it ban my account? No. There's no like bans for ungated denials. Ungated denials are 100% normal. Typically will happen 5 to 10 times per brand on that. So denials are not irregular and are completely expected there.
Yeah, so a bunch of like Crystal Light. So clearly they're sourcing this from
Yeah,
a retail store. Maybe they run a sale or something like that, or like what's this, like a mini wholesaler? I know you can. I don't know if they're super legit.
Zoro? I think I've heard of Zoro, but yeah,
I've heard
you
of
want to
them.
see. Oh, it's on Top Cash Back. That's a good sign.
Yeah. So I just noticed they had a big like multi-pack of it. See,
Oh,
so they're 47 for what is it, 12? Is that, I think it's right around the same price.
yeah, and then there's
Let's see.
15% code too. Who knows if
7,
that'll work, but say
12,
it does. Right?
3. It's a little bit cheaper than Walmart is. Yeah, did they have a right there.
15%, the Chad 15%?
Yeah.
And bro, tax exempt too? Tax exempt too, potentially. I'd assume Zoro takes it.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think it's going to quite be there. 47, 12 times 5. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Really.
So that one's more expensive.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So that's like that's a good example. A lot of times this isn't really like a true wholesaler, but what surprised me when I started like looking at like wholesale price sheets and stuff is like a lot of times Walmart prices are like lower than some of the biggest wholesalers out there. Like, especially after you guys use those like discounted gift cards and all that kind of stuff. Another auto and gate example in food, like, yeah. So honestly, like I've seen a ton of these brands in like newer Amazon storefronts. Like I don't know if like Krusteaz is
never heard of it.
Is an auto and gate, but I see it in a bunch of new Amazon sellers. Let's see, like this is a $12 max cost for 4 of these.
Yeah, it's probably an auto and gate for the brand, but the category you'll need to do at the start, you knock out the whole grocery category. Yeah.
One of these, like I think there's like 5. Oh wait, okay. The gluten free is $5 a box. The regular ones are like $3.40 a box. And we can get a discounted gift card. Those are probably good. Those are definitely good, actually.
Yep. And it looked like it was a lot of FBM dudes.
Oh, these are the gluten free ones, so it is more expensive.
Bump above that.
That's true. Let's check that. Let's see. So right now it's 30. Yeah, so you can see like a bunch of these listings, like the price will hop up way higher to FBA sellers. See, like $38. These are $5 a box times 20. Whoops. $5 a box times what am I doing? Yeah, $5 times 4.
Yeah, I was wondering what that, yeah.
We get 16% discount gift card. So like those people are making some money. Yeah, I've got 5% baked in.
Yeah. Boom, tax exempt that John right there. Yes, sir. Minus 5%.
There we go. And then
grocery, no return.
Yeah, no returns. You take that. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. So yeah, that's the way it's done. Yeah. Who is that? Yeah, Envy says getting my tax exempt certificate now. Hey, Envy, I feel you. I feel you, Envy. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game here, right? Is that literally you just learn the discounts for these different sites, and then we can pretty quickly track down some profitable items here, right? Like Hanes, right? Let's see here. Like these guys are 14. Hanes, okay, those look different. Right there, right? More Dickies. That first Dickies item came from Walmart, right? What about these white socks here? Let's see these white socks here. Are these going to be the exact same thing? I have a feeling they are, right? So these are 24.88 here, right? So 24.88. Look these bad boys up. Ooh, they not have the 14 there. Let's see. So these white ones might not exist. Oh, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, cool. Sweet. There we go. So 10.98. 10.98 here. Minus tax exempt. Minus gift cards. Life is good. Life is good there. Right? And then you can storefront stock from here too. So like, yeah, like Warner was saying, these are excellent places to start out storefront stocking from. And then you just have to keep in mind that basically every website, there's going to be some way or multiple ways to add to the profit margins. And that's going to be the entire game with this stuff, right? Is going to be figuring out, okay, certain websites have an email sign-up coupon. If you want to see an example of that, go to Dick's Sporting Goods, scroll to the bottom of it, right? That you can use again and again, right? Just putting in new emails, right? discounted gift cards from Card Bear. Some websites take tax exempt. Some websites are fire twice a month when they have a good sale. And you can subscribe to that website's newsletter and get notified every time they have a sale going on forever for free. Right? Life is beautiful, y'all. Life is beautiful here,
yeah.
right?
Lots of good questions you guys are asking about too. With the discounted gift cards, you waiting for the cards in the mail? Yeah, no, you wouldn't want to wait for stuff in the mail. So they're all digital gift cards. It'll tell you if they're physical. Like a couple websites only do physical, and you'll just avoid those usually, unless they're like crazy discounted. Let's see. And then Willie, you're also asking about when it comes to these multi-packs, are you sending all the units in? Amazon makes the packs for you, or do you bundle them up? Yeah, Willie. So like on like that multi-pack of like the muffin mixes or whatever we're looking at, you'd buy all the different types, you put them in a poly bag, and then you like enter how many of those total multi-packs you have into box them. So let's say you buy 10 of each box, and then you want to make, so you have 40 total little boxes, right? You have 10 of each box. So you have 10 units of that multi-pack basically. So when you're plugging it into a box and you say you have 10 units and you paid whatever our cost was after a discounted gift cards and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. It's the name of the game. Can you list one or two of a product? So yeah, that's only for Josh, that's only for getting the listing like ungated. Once you do that, which is once per brand, you could list one, you could list 3,000, you could list as many or as little as you have right there. If you guys get them on sale, since it seems like we're always looking for the next deal. So the nice thing is, every item we found sourcing here today was 100% fully replenishable. Walmart very rarely changes the prices.
Yeah.
Right.
You want things that are only good under certain conditions, Manuel, because then like we're looking today, anyone can do that type of sourcing on those products whenever they want if they know the discount method, right? Your best products are going to be like, every 6 weeks or every 10 weeks, the right buy one, get one, and a coupon rolls around. That's the only time you can stock up and buy a bunch of them. That's exactly what you want. And then you just build a catalog of, the best Walgreens leads you found and the best, WSS leads you found, all that kind of stuff. And then you're filtering down to only that site on your lead sheet when that sales back around. That's kind of how the long-term scalability comes into play.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I'd say probably like 50% of your ASINs will end up being only good when they're on sale, and those will make up a higher percentage of the profit overall, right? And then the other 50% of your ASINs will be good 24/7, just using evergreen deals. But the key is that when you're new, you don't know those evergreen deals. You learn them, you find them, you innovate with them, right? So for example, Warner and I, we know that Walmart is good using tax exempt and gift cards. A lot of, us as beginners, we could look at those same items that we look at now, and they would be profitable for today, Warner and I, and not profitable for back in the day, Warner and I, right? And typically, like a big misconception beginners tend to have is that the path forward is like finding some super hard to find ASINs. Typically not the case. It's actually just monetizing ASINs that you can already see sell well via storefront stocking by learning those discounts. No, thank you, Wesley. Thank you guys for being here too. This is, we love showing you guys the game on this stuff and everything. And we're going to be digging into this stuff more in detail tomorrow night on the free class too as well. So make sure you guys get ready.
So if you guys are liking all the sourcing stuff, we got some sourcing methods that we only show you on the live class to reward those of you guys that can come hang out live with us basically. Wesley was thinking big brain too. He's talking about getting a vacuum sealer to seal stuffed animals, get low shipping. I like it.
Yeah. So Manuel says, asking because many ASINs with my catalog are really good, but I can't replan them. It's not that you can replan them, you just haven't replan them. With a long-term mindset, every deal is replenishable. Deals repeat themselves left and right, but certain sales might only be every 6 weeks. So if you're patient, you get your ASIN spreadsheets ready, you can buy a ton when they hit. But then also, Manuel, all these Walmart ASINs we've been taking a look at, there's tens of millions of listings on Walmart.com, probably at least 10 million plus listings, right? And the exact discount to make all of them good. We also looked at a bunch of brands today that only come from Walmart. So now you know how to monetize that entire brand, right? Yeah, Envy, we got you. Envy, we got you here. We got you. Right.
Good vibes. Yeah. Toss me up on the screen here. Cole dropped an ace and we can take a quick look. So this is like a classic example. So earlier we were talking about like when is too many sellers, that kind of thing. So you can see right here on this seller chart, you see how the new seller count is just continuing to go higher than it ever has been. And even like right back here where the price was still pretty stable, like you see like the price when it had 38 sellers was $13. And all of a sudden now that there's 59 sellers, the price is higher. even though the sales rank is pretty, so I guess the sales rank's a little bit lower, but you can see like it's like 35,000 or so, and then it was like 30 to 25,000. So it's not significantly selling faster enough to warrant having like basically twice as many sellers on it. And you can see exactly what kind of you'd expect to happen. Seller count keeps going up, price drops. Now it's like $11. So there's like no way that you're sourcing these for $2. Let's see, what are they? Yeah, so like 688. So even with all the discounting in the world on Walmart, that's not going to really do too much here, minus 5%. So you can see like
it was 14 there, where it actually
like back here when it was selling for like 16, it was interesting.
Yeah, that's making money.
And then you can see like it brought a bunch of people to the listing, and so even when it was like 1450, that's still not horrible. I think 1450 profits a little low per unit, but it's vitamin super replenishable. You can see like just kind of like based on that historical number of sellers, it's more about the trend. Also, another problem here, I noticed the brand is technically the wrong thing. I'd be curious to see if like that's technically the right brand. Let's see, what does that take me to? Just like a bunch of so that's another, honestly, couple good red flags on that. So you see like the brand takes me to just like a bunch of random products. So looks like a third-party seller made the listing under just like the wrong brand. So it's technically like copyright infringement if you're selling a product that is not under the correct brand. So you'd want this to say like Spring Valley, or pretty sure Spring Valley is like a Walmart brand. So even if it's like under like some kind of Walmart brand, this is obviously not that. So you want to be careful on stuff like that.
Yeah. You would need to buy two. Yeah, facts right there. What chart are you looking at to see how fast something's selling? The offer count chart, the bottom one. Yeah, to see how much movement there is. Right there's like this one actually moves really well. It
sold really fast. Like
yeah,
I guess people wanted their pink supplements or something right before Valentine's Day. I'm sure that's just a coincidence, but it's funny that the sales rank went down significantly. Like everyone was selling out right before Valentine's Day.
Yep. Yeah, I just avoid transparency ASINs overall, honestly. I would say here. What's the Discord link for talking with other sellers? Yeah, check the link in the description. It has our free Discord, our Facebook group as well. And this is we have a bracket challenge for March Madness. So if you guys want to know what the March Madness bracket is, or you don't know what it is and you want to get educated on it, and for free you want to enter in and compete with some other Amazon sellers, I put the link to that in the chat. You'll see a link to Discord too. You have 2 days to enter that because the games actually start on Thursday. And tonight, my Cinderella pick of the year, St. Francis, Pennsylvania. Not to be confused, Warner, not St. Francis, Brooklyn, who's not in it. St. Francis, Pennsylvania. They're 16 seed. They're the lowest seed overall in the tournament. They have their playing game, and then we're gonna beat Auburn on Tuesday. Yeah.
For those of you guys that want to toss your bracket in there, if you win, Boxum's going to toss you $1,000 in cash, and then top 5 will also get a free year of Boxum. So if you make brackets, even if you don't, and you want a chance to win $1,000 from Boxum, throw a bracket in there. See who's got the best bracket of all the Amazon sellers this year.
Yep. These are beach bills, low key, right there. Yeah.
Do you need an LLC to apply for taxes? Again, depends on the state. I didn't. A lot of states you don't need one. Like I had it as a sole prop when I was getting started, but it depends on the state. You can have a little combo with ChatGPT. It'll probably cipher through the internet for you and figure that out.
Yeah. Would you go wider on ASINs or deeper? Deeper on stuff that's sold really well, and wider to test more stuff. Yeah. So like in my opinion, it should be blatantly obvious when it's time to really hammer an item. Like it should be pretty obvious. You know what I mean? Honestly. With that, yeah. Can I share the buy box with the private label company? It depends on if you have in the past. Typically, we recommend not selling those listings. But if a listing has a lot of if a listing has the brand on it, but it's being shared, then yes. If not, then no. With that, some 32 degrees listings will be like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was saying you got SellerAmp not able to see the keep a chart or some buy box data. Will you toss me up here real quick?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so quick little if you guys want to toggle anything on or off within your SellerAmp, remove it however, you just go into your settings and go to SaaS panels right here. You can drag that around. I know, Akil, you're saying you weren't able to see buy box analysis, so just make sure that's toggled on right there, and then you can see the pie chart on any Amazon listing basically.
Yeah, so that's a one seller listing right there, and that's been a one seller listing for a while, but that is so that's a good case where that actually isn't private label.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So guys, don't automatically avoid stuff when it says private label there.
Even though they have a bunch of feedback and stuff here, I bet if we look at their storefront, they're going to be selling a ton of different brands. That's it's another See, like like definitely
Trader
an
Joe's
arbitrage
is
seller.
fire. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
selling.
Bro, got
That's
Trader
crazy.
Joe's,
They've got 324 Trader Joe's ASINs.
bro,
Yeah,
they're pumping, bro. Bundles left and right, man. They're
I bet. Yeah, I
yeah.
bet these look profitable. I assume you can get those for like $3 a bar at most in store. Yeah, really going down the rabbit hole today. But yeah, that's how you can kind of throw the buy box on there, Akil.
Yep. Yeah. And guys, like we really appreciate you guys engaging with us and everything today. We love helping you guys with stuff. And if you want to see more good free content in detail, the free training we got going out tomorrow night too at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's not recorded, or we don't send out the recording. And we'd love to see you there live with us at 7 Eastern. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's only through the link you can register for down there. Yep. So yeah, what caused our FBA account to be blocked? Just breaking rules, which it's really hard to, as long as you actually verify everything you're doing is correct and all that, and kind of following what we talk about and everything. When you test sales on an item OA, do you find that it's good? Do you take it to the next level and try to purchase directly from the brand? Yes, that's very big brain thinking, E-Reyes. You had a really good question about 7-figure sellers earlier too, so you're really thinking about the stuff the right way. That will be possible only a minority % of the time, and that's completely okay because you keep pumping them you keep pumping them away too. As well, I'll be there. Yeah, we'll see you guys there too. And everything, you really, if you guys didn't watch this whole seller hour here, make sure you guys are doing that. And that, like, the biggest thing between those who find a ton of profitable and arbitrage products and those who don't is understanding you don't find them good, you make them good and implementing those discounts. So if you want to see what that looks like, watch through the rest of this, earlier content showing those Walmart SKUs, so on and so forth, basically right there. So yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, y'all, as well. It's in the description. It's in the description. I'll toss it in the chat too as well. Toss it in the chat too.
Do you need to use discount gift cards to price lower? I mean, if you like you're at a massive disadvantage. Like, you can make more profit or you could not, basically. So I'm going to choose to make more profit. I don't know about
certain websites don't have them though. Yeah. Right,
click the link. It says don't click this in the description. There you go, Wesley.
Right,
I think I've rickrolled. I need to check the stats minimal, but I think I've rickrolled something like 5,000 people.
Cool. All right, sweet. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the free live class too, and appreciate you guys tuning in to another SellerAmp Seller Hour. We love you guys. Have a great night. Talk to you guys soon. Y'all be great. See you soon. SellerAmp.
Toss the bracket in. Toss the bracket in.
Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Toss the bracket in. That I posted an excellent full product sourcing tutorial 3 days ago. It's the latest video on my channel. I'd really recommend going through that. It's 41 minutes. It dives really deep into product sourcing the right way. So check that out too. We love you guys. See you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern for that free live class. St. Francis is on at 6:30 to 16. They're going to beat Auburn on Thursday. Y'all book that pick.